What's good, YouTube? We got 13 riddles that will test your brain speed. Now, I'm not... Hey, shout out to Brightside, by the way. I'm not, like,
Inspector Lewis found the footage of a fancy dinner where a famous actress was almost poisoned. He analyzed the video and came to a quick conclusion of who was the culprit. Take a look at the image. Can you figure out who tried to poison the celebrity?
This has to be a trick question. Obviously, the red one, the green just makes it look like it's poison, but it's not. I mean, look at that bottle, too. There's a bottle, right there.
The picture clearly shows that the second lady was the culprit. You see, the lady decided to wear gloves so she wouldn't get poison on her hands and poison herself. Besides, if you were to poison someone, you would have to make the food look presentable. And if you take a look at the First Lady's soup, it looks pretty terrible.
Yeah, common
Alex
sense.
needed to get across a park in the middle of the night.
Let's go.
He walked fast until out of nowhere, a hooded man came up to him and knocked him out.
Dang.
The next day, Alex went to the closest police station to file a report. When he got there, the police were interrogating 3 suspects, Ben, Michael, and Bernie. The detective gave each of them a marker and asked them to write down their names. As soon as they finished, he arrested the right person. How did the officer know who to arrest?
Had to be Bernie. He's right-handed. Wait, is he left-handed? Is that... I don't know. It's hard to tell.
The test wasn't all that random, after all. Alex was hit from the right side, so the police were trying to figure out who was left-handed. And among these 3 guys, the only left-handed one is Bernie.
This is... Listen, y'all. I did not watch this. This is not pre-watched. This is not... None of that. This is a general reaction. First time seeing this video. I'm getting it right. I'm using my brain. How many of y'all got right so far?
On a moonless night, Mary decides to watch a horror movie before going to bed. She passes out on her couch, and the next thing she knows, she wakes up in a haunted castle. She hears screeching sounds and screams all over the place. She walks carefully to the kitchen, where she finds 3 suspicious meals ready to be eaten. Take a look at the plates. Can you help Mary figure out which of these plates is poisoned?
Isn't it the ham? Look at the green goo on the bottom. Unless the fries is poison, but that doesn't really look poison at all.
So, the French fries look relatively okay. The cake has a spider climbing on top of it. But hey, it's protein, right? But the meat. Oh, the meat has a strange liquid coming out of it.
Yeah,
that's the one that's probably poison.
That was a freebie. I ain't gonna hold.
The airport police are having a lot of trouble these days. Many convicts escape prison and are trying to leave the country as fast as they can. Take a look at this image. You gotta figure out ASAP who the fugitive is.
Hold on. It might be the girl with the sun hat on, the Luffy hat.
It's the lady on the right.
What?
Although the woman in the wanted poster is blonde, she must have dyed her hair brown to try to get through security.
And the freckles,
but her lips and freckles are exactly the same as in the picture. Something weird happened to Johnny's wedding day. He was busy tackling some last-minute problems when he slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah.
How comical. He hit his head pretty strongly, but when he woke up, he didn't know where he was. He lost his long and short-term memory, and uh-oh, there were 4 different brides in front of him, but he didn't know who his real bride was. Take a look at the image, and first of all, try to rule out which of these brides is actually life-threatening to Johnny.
Well, obviously the one on this girl right here, she got a poison right here. The other girl has tattoo.
Did you see the hidden poison jar on that bride?
Yeah, I saw that.
The bride on the left is probably pretty dangerous. He should rule her out first. Jane and Brendan really didn't like each other. They were sharing a flat because they were short on money. What Brendan didn't know is that Jane had some evil plans. She planned on poisoning one of his meals, since she was the one that always prepared the food. One day, she cooked the same piece of meat for both of them. She cut it in half, ate her share, and gave him the other part. After he ate it, he started to feel really bad and was taken to the hospital. The question is, how did Jane manage to survive while Brendan got sick?
Fork. It had to be the fork. I've seen riddles like these before, and I started using common sense. It was a fork, or it could have been a knife. One side of the knife
Jane
had poison
put poison on one side of the knife, which was the piece she gave Brendan. Take
The
a
last
look at this
second
image. Who do you think is being more careless here?
I mean, I guess the one in the closest to the water.
It's the girl on the right. She's almost falling out of the boat. She should move to the middle and help balance the weight. And what about in this image? Who do you think is being irresponsible here?
I would say the girl. I mean, she got the whatever snake this is around her neck. This thing could just tighten up and then, you feel me?
Let's see. It's the person on the right. The snake is too close to her face.
This is just-
It could
this
hurt
is
her,
just about common
while the
sense.
crocodile is simply interested in the meal the man is feeding him. An
If you
old
get any
lady
of this
was
wrong,
shopping
I
at the
don't know
mall
what
when
to
she
say. I
saw
guess you don't have
something
that
strange.
much common sense,
She
but-
looked at a woman all dressed in orange at the cashier and shouted that she was seeing a prisoner that must have just escaped from prison. The woman in orange felt really confused, called the police, and got the old lady kicked out of the mall. What exactly happened here?
I mean, obviously, as you could tell, I mean, like we can see this clothes right here, so. I mean, and she's at a fashion store. I mean, I don't know what kind of fashion this is, but hey, whatever suits your boat, you feel me? But I guess she had to be crazy or something. I don't know. But she owns the fashion clothes, so she has to be crazy or something.
The woman was dressed in orange overalls. It was just a fashion trend, but the old lady mistook it for prison clothing. In a parallel reality where
that
humans,
was kinda right,
witches, and all types of beings coexist, Jenny and Lawrence were playing hide and seek. They were inside a huge old mansion. Jenny spent hours looking for her friend until she stepped inside the study. There were footprints up until the middle of the room, and then they disappeared. The only window of the room was open. Take a look at the picture. Can you figure out what happened here?
I mean, I see birds. See, so what? Birds came in and then he fell out the window trying to see away the birds or something like that? I don't know.
Lawrence was a shapeshifter. This explains why the footprints didn't reach the window. Plus, look at the bird food on the floor. He probably shapeshifted into a bird and escaped.
You know, what a crazy world we live in.
Katie got
Imagine
lost
someone
in the
just
desert.
transformed into a bird
She
and flying
walked
away.
for hours when suddenly she came across a huge oasis. But to reach the main waterfall where she could drink some water, she had to cross a bridge. There were 3 bridges leading to the same place. The first bridge was far from the ground, and its rope looked like it could rip at any second. The second bridge had some hungry-looking alligators crawling on it. The last bridge stood above a lake full of poisonous water plants. Which bridge should she choose?
I mean, the first one, I mean, it's closest to the ground, so wait, it's not really going to be that much of a bad drop. Right? Why would you take the poisonous and the dangerous option?
The last one.
What?
The bridge stands above a poisonous lake, but she won't touch the water when crossing it. A group of friends rented a fancy villa for vacation right on the seaside. When they arrived, the hostess offered them cake and drinks.
Well, 2 wrong,
They
actually.
chatted and
Could've
ate the
named it
delicious
the
cake,
bird one.
when suddenly 2 of them started to feel really bad. They were immediately taken to the hospital, and the doctor said they found poison in their bodies. Take a look at the image. How did the other 2 friends survive after eating the cake?
Oh, the straws. They had straws. One the other 2, well, either that or the cup. Well, they're drinking from the straw, so it had to be the straw. The drink was poison.
That's easy. The poison wasn't in the cake. The poison was on the drinks the hostess served them.
Yep.
If you look closely, the friends that felt sick drank what the hostess offered them, and the others didn't. Oh my! Mark, Bray, and Livia are doing terribly financially. So they walked into a local supermarket looking for the cheapest thing to buy. One of them was planning on stealing something. But hey, can you figure out who just stole something?
Now, I mean, I guess it's not really fair if we pause it, but it's like, whatever, I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna just, this dude right here, the dude with the suitcase.
It was Livia, the little girl.
I didn't really, I thought it was her, but I didn't want to like say it because, you know, I didn't.
She's
What's the
hiding
reason?
something in her shirt pocket. Can you see?
No,
That's it for today.
You had it covered up. But hey, that was very, very challenging video. How many did y'all get right and how many did y'all get wrong? Comment down below. If y'all want to see more videos like this, make sure you like, subscribe, comment more videos like this, please. And without further ado, peace out.